So we continue with Shabbos Kitchen. And we, Baruch HaShem, we got up to chapter 2. So let's see. So chapter 2 about kitchen is, of course, cooking, as we guessed. Okay. Number one, introduction. One of the prohibition most applicable to the kitchen is Melachah of Bishul, cooking. Cooking is general classification that covers all methods of using heat to prepare food. This includes baking, frying, and roasting. Although the Melacha applies to non-foods as well as foods, we will limit our discussion for the preparation of the food. Okay, so let's try to understand. So right away, we're given the definition, what is cooking? Cooking is applying heat to prepare food, to change the status of the food. Okay, and it does not matter how you cook it, right? With what kind of heat, right? It could be radiator in your house. It could be on the sun, also cooking, right? And we say cooking, baking, frying, and roasting. Okay, so all of these categories. Let's continue. Number two, description of Melacha. Definition. The halachic definition of cooking is using heat to alter quality of the item. So we should remember this because we're going to use this concept many times. So one more time, to alter quality of the item. That's what we do. So basically, we improve the quality. This can be accomplished while cooking, baking, roasting, or frying. Okay. B. What is considered cooking, baking, roasting, or frying? Number one, cooking. Any item that is submerged in a liquid, there is a water, wine, milk, is considered cooked. This is true even if the food was baked in the oven, for example, rice. Many poskim rule that cooking an item in oil, deep frying, is also considered to be cooking. So let's try to understand. So cooking is everything with a liquid. Okay. So the examples that he gives water, wine, and milk. Okay, no problem. And deep fry, we're going to say that deep fry is good. Also is considered to be cooking. And and we're going to say that frying with a little oil, with some oil, not like we do latkes, right? So it's not a lot of oil. It's not like completely covered as well, but some oil. Like so I would say, is it cooking or not cooking? We're going to discuss it. Number two, baking. An item is considered baked when placed in the oven. This is also even if a little oil is placed on a pan to prevent it from becoming burned or stuck to the pan. They usually use today like spray paint, spray oil, right? In fact, the item is considered baked even if it is in a frying pan or pot and not in the oven, as long as the amount of oil is minimal and as just placed there to prevent from burning or sticking. So basically, you can say you can bake even on a frying pan. So the definition of baking is no liquid. No liquid. It could be, as they say, inside of the oven or on top of the stove. Okay. Roasting. An item is considered roasted when it is placed in an area of intense heat. There is right next to the oven fire. So, so roasting usually, if you have, like a standard oven, it would be like on the bottom. Placing cooked piece of chicken on top of the pot that is on the fire is not considered roasting. Okay, so I'm not sure why he gives this example, but so basically So one more time. So roasting is putting like very, very close to the heat. That's why in this round stoves it has this roasting compartment on the bottom. So they say placing a cooked piece of chicken on top of a pot that is on the fire is not considered to be roasting. Okay. So basically, it's one of the ways how you would be allowed to warm up the food, to put something on top of the pot. Okay. Next one is frying. Number 4 is frying. There's a few different methods for frying food. A, small amount of oil. As mentioned above, pan frying an item with a small amount of oil is considered baking. Okay. Just one. So one more time, small frying. As mentioned above, pan frying an item with a small amount of oil is considered to be baking. Meaning, with a small amount of oil, you will put just a little so it would not get stuck to the pan and it's not going to burn. That's the definition. Deep fried. Okay. Deep frying is considered cooked as methods above. So basically, deep fried when it's completely covered with oil, so it's cooking. So on top on a frying pan, but with a little oil, it's baking. So on a frying pan, it could be whether cooking or baking, depends on the amount of oil. So here's what we were discussing before. C, medium amount of oil. Medium amount of oil. Food fried in a medium amount of oil, there is with more oil than just coating the pan, but not deep fried, is a subject to the dispute among the authorities regarding whether the food is considered baked or cooked. So basically, don't put yourself in this situation. The practical application of this distinction will be detailed later in this chapter. So just so we have a big picture, why do we care how the food is prepared, right? If we said before you're not allowed to cook on Shabbos, so what's the difference? The difference, as we're going to say before, later on, right? In which food you're allowed to warm up, right? And you have to warm up exactly in the same way as it was cooked or fried. So if it was baked, you can only warm up while it is baking, right? If it was cooked, you can warm up only while cooking. Not cooking, but we're going to see. So basically, there is no cooking after cooking, but it's a cooking after baking. So as we said, the definition of the word cooking is what is it? As we said, using the heat alter the quality of the item. So when you first boil something and then you fry it, so for sure you'll be changing the quality of the item.